Now, our problem seems to have been we stay on the surface. You perform the same detrimental actions as you have always performed. You will sit down and say, well, okay, I'm not going to do X anymore. The next time a heated situation comes up, what do you find yourself doing? The same thing you said you weren't going to do anymore. So obviously, when we are looking at the sequence of events, it is much too shallow. I have devised a little formula for you. Now you must listen very carefully. This formula is designed only to get to depth. It does not guarantee enlightenment. Only you can guarantee enlightenment. That is, how far am I willing to go in my understanding? This will guarantee your awakening. An awakening to what? Yourself. To know the godliness of yourself, because it is all you can know. So, a little formula. A situation. We will call this situation A. A equals situation. A equals stimuli. When A happens, B always happens. Now what will we call B? B is your reaction to A. Here is where the analysis comes in. At B, you must, instead of focusing on the stimuli, focus on self. You will see a thought happening and a feeling in your body happens simultaneously. What is this feeling? What is the relationship between this thought that I am having and this sensation in my body? Very important questions. I will give you a clue. When energy is free flowing, it feels good. When energy is not free flowing, it doesn't feel so good. So it is the flow of natural energy that determines whether this situation, whether your reaction to the situation is a plus or a minus. You cannot know yourself unless your energy is flowing, because it is the force of creation. If you see what you have thought and your reaction, which generally is to tighten up, it's called tension, shut off the energy flow, and you feel bad. But what do you say? A made me feel bad. No such thing. Are you not a responsible person? Are you not responsible for your life? A didn't make you feel anyway. You chose by the nature of your thought and what you did with your body to feel bad. But because you have not investigated this phenomena, it appears that this phenomena is inextricably related to A. And this simply is ignorance. You have simply ignored what is happening. Because all of your life, when you were a little kid, you started making decisions. I wish Mama wouldn't do that. She makes me so angry. I wish Daddy wouldn't do that. He makes me so angry. They did this. I can hardly wait until I get big enough to do what I want to do. Well, see, what you set up was not looking at what you were doing in here. This is what happened. So over the course of your life, you have practiced strangling yourself. Every time a situation goes down that causes some energy movement in yourself, you say, you strangle yourself and blame it on somebody else. I am saying to you, let go of your own throat. You'll be fine. You are fine. So, B is an examination point. Now, we can have A, B. Now, what is A, B? A, B is stimuli, reaction, and remaining in the reaction. Therefore, that feeling will stay with you 30 seconds, a minute, 5 minutes, an hour, 24 hours, or 50 years. That is B. Now, A, B means I look directly at what is happening. The mechanics of what is happening between my mind and my body. Then we can go to C. C is making a different decision. You see, you've made B decision all your life. That's why every time this kinds of situation comes up, you always respond the same way. I will ask a question. What is freedom? Freedom is having a choice. When you always react the same way for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years, I ask you, is this choice? No, it is not. You are a prisoner to your own habit because you have been ignorant. You cannot let go of anything you do not understand. That is why understanding and knowledge are such wonderful things. They are power. Knowledge, my friends, is power. To know the law and to be able to use the law. This is power. Understand? Read the living book. Read the living book. It is about you. Again, the question is not why is it I understand, but why is it you do not understand? That is the question. And you cannot look outside of yourself. You must look within yourself.